What's up? I'm Patrick and welcome to SW Reacts. Today I'm reacting to the Studio Jam Session Volume 5 by oneokrock. This was requested by Paul. Thank you so much for all of your support. I really appreciate it. He wrote that in this Studio Jam Session, oneokrock performs Vandalize and Your Tears Are Mine. And Your Tears Are Mine is dedicated to their fans. Both of these songs are from the album Luxury Disease. I'm really excited. I'm loving my oneokrock journey. Everything I've heard has been great. I've even checked out a full concert performance over on my Patreon, which has been an awesome experience, and I'm excited to check out a studio jam session by them for the first time today. If you want to be like Paul and support me and my channel, you can check out my Buy Me a Coffee page where you can request songs, or you can check out my Patreon where you can find exclusive content. For example, like the concert reaction to oneokrock performing live in Nagisein and some other things. The links are in the description if you're interested. Thank you very much. Before we start, please also leave a like, consider subscribing, and now let's just get into it.
Sound the alarm, shatter me like glass, covered in scars, but roses are coming through the cracks. Time that you killed, you promised to help me rebuild. You caught me off guard. Sound the alarm, says you keep me safe, now you tear me down. Am I late to waste now that you're not around? Come on, leave your mark.
That's very cool.
Vandalize my heart. Fuck the pain away, my bed is a ruins. Need you in my veins, don't know how you do it. Come on, leave your mark. Vandalize my heart. 描かれていたモナリザは君の良さ、冷たくて後を引く微笑みが逆らく仕掛けの魔法で壊されてくるように、何回もトラップ、そして君にアドしたいのに掴みようのないそしるくのように、Said you'd keep me safe, now you tear me down. Am I late to waste now that you're
Such
not
a cool
around?
atmosphere.
Come on, leave your mark. Vandalize my heart. Fuck the pain away, my bed is in ruins. Need you in my veins, don't know how you do it. Come on, leave your mark. Vandalize my heart. Oh, you're fucking crazy, hate me, love you, breaking bottles on the pavement just to watch them crash. 全て失っても君はまだそこにいると信じたかった。Come on, leave your mark.
Such a crazy vocal performance again. Putting so much emotion in the delivery.
Vandalize my heart.
Amazing.
It's been a ride, fighting through life, hard to come by some kindness, trying to hide.
Instantly he has such a different tone in his voice. It's crazy how versatile Taka is.
And I know there's something going on, though you don't ever let me in. I give you all my soul just for you to know. Your tears are mine, and it's a new world tonight. Say my name and I will fly over to you, burning for time. I promise you that it will be alright. Just please hold on.
Beautiful.
I'd like to love you true with all of your scars. Wish I could care for a little piece of your heart. If you'd like to tell me how your story began, I'm sitting right here waiting, and no, you're not alone anymore. Your tears are mine, and it's a new world tonight. Say my name and I will fly over to you, guiding for time. I promise you that it will be alright. Just please hold on. I'll be right here and there's nothing to hide. Everyone needs understanding sometimes. You're beautiful even when you feel broken. I'm right by you. We'll make it through. I'll stay with you till the dark
Wow.
fades. Your tears are mine. It's a new world tonight. Say my name and I will fly over to you, burning for time. I promise you that I'll be by your side through the fight.
So emotional again.
Everything's
Beautiful.
gonna be fine. Just please hold the tight.
The vibrato in the end. Crazy. That was so beautiful. They got me in such a warm, cozy mood with those two songs. I loved both of them. I already really loved the little acoustic session they had in the live performance, live in Nagesain, to which I've reacted to. So it's great to see them do it again here, like acoustic, semi-acoustic, because it suits them so well. It fits perfectly to Taka's voice. The melodies are so beautiful, and yeah, it's just arranged very beautifully. So great. And even though both of these songs were like acoustic or semi-acoustic songs, and both of them were so beautiful, they had entirely different vibes, starting with Vandalize, that's got a little more power and intensity. The vocal performance by Taka is really gritty and raspy. You can hear a lot of emotional tension. There were sections in the song that were more like rhythmic. Even the vocal delivery got a little more rhythmic, almost leaning a little bit into a rapping delivery. That was very cool. Then the cajon driving the song and kind of giving it, even though it's acoustic, like a forward driving momentum. I also didn't expect the strings when they came in. That was such a special touch and helped building the atmosphere. First coming in with like a staccato rhythm, building up into this emotional, gritty chorus where the strings then play like long notes and stay sustained. So it's creating this cinematic atmosphere that feels so big. Even though it's acoustic, it's got so much depth and so much intensity in this catchy chorus that's contrasting those more rhythmic verses very well. I also love how Taka's delivery fits to the lyrics, because he sounds so like painful and emotional, but it's all really powerful still. And I think the lyrics, if I understand it correctly, are about heartbreak, emotional pain, maybe talking about a toxic relationship where he got damaged or his heart got vandalized. This metaphor that they use for this emotional damage, and there's definitely some anger and despair that's shown in the lyrics, and I think you can also hear it. It's like maybe a little angsty delivery, if that's the right word. That's very fitting to the lyrics and gives the song so much emotional weight that you could really hear and feel. Then the second song, Your Tears Are Mine, is like very different, even though it's also acoustic, and you could maybe think there's not a lot of range to like change up the emotions or the vibe, but they definitely do. It's also talking about a very different kind of emotions, so it's also emotional, but in a completely different way, and that's not only in the lyrics but also in the music. It's got more of a ballad sound. It's very heartfelt, more intimate and maybe vulnerable. The vocal delivery is more tender in this one. It's a little more calm and softer throughout most of the song. But then there are moments, where there's such an emotional lift, which then has so much impact. There are also some like deliberate, I don't know, can you call it vocal cracks and airy tones, which kind of add raw and authenticity maybe. So once again, you can really hear and see that it's an honest song, and that he means what he sings, and that's something important for him. The whole song has like a really warm, intimate, personal atmosphere that's just really beautiful. I also love the guitar picking in the verses, then building up to strumming in the chorus, when also the strings come in again. So throughout the song, there's a lot of space for the emotions and for the vocal delivery, but it's still developing, and there are still such amazing build-ups and like releases into also almost cinematic moments when the strings come in, for example, that still sounds big, but in a completely different way than the first song. I think especially in the second song, the bass is very important to kind of grounding the song a little bit, not doing too much, but still being an important foundation, sounding really warm. I love the tone of the bass. Then sometimes doing like subtle bass lines that add a special touch to the atmosphere, and also the percussion changing from a cajon to this big drum and tambourine and chimes. So a very creative way to change that up, and definitely so fitting for the atmosphere of this song and for the build-ups to support that and kind of carry the song a little. And I think exactly these emotions and this atmosphere that they're creating with the music reflects in the lyrics. I really love the lyrics. Paul said that this is dedicated to their fans, so that's awesome too, because I think a lot of their fans kind of feel that way, because all of us probably feel that way sometimes, and they are comforting their fans or us, the listener, with this like gentle, intimate ballad, offering unconditional emotional support for those who feel alone, feel pain, are struggling. They're showing a lot of empathy and connection, and kind of create this image of a shared experience maybe. So showing that all of us go through hard times sometimes, and that they go through it as well, but everything is gonna be alright in the end. Like a promise of presence, empathy and love, showing that this vulnerability doesn't have to be carried alone. There are people who are there for you in dark times, and it gets easier when you talk about it. I totally understand that that's hard sometimes to open yourself up, to share your struggles, to show emotions, to show vulnerability. But I think it's important. It helps because it's easier to overcome challenges together than alone, and kind of always swallowing those feelings and the pain and the emotions can destroy you from the inside. So it's important to let it out sometimes, and yeah, having a comforting song like that is a great message, almost offering like a safe place, which is great. And yeah, like I said, I think it's absolutely true that it gets easier when you share your bad experiences, your struggles, your challenges. So amazing, vulnerable, honest, authentic, emotional lyrics, very fitting to the song and to the whole atmosphere. Thank you so much, Paul, for this request. I had a lot of fun. I loved both of these songs. I just loved their acoustic, semi-acoustic side. I think it suits them very well. These were two songs that were both really emotional, but in two completely different ways, which is very cool to see. I think Taka's voice fits perfectly to like this acoustic vibe. He's shown some great deliveries here, a lot of authentic, raw emotions that he put in his voice. The first song being like a little more rhythmic, with more of rawness and grit in the vocal delivery, fitting to those emotions, and the second one being more intimate and soft, fitting to like the comforting tone of the lyrics as well, with a really tender delivery, but with like spikes in the delivery where he lets some grit shine through, even some falsetto in some moments, sometimes a little vulnerable with like cracking or airy vocals. So just in those two songs, all of them showing their versatility, I had a lot of fun. Please let me know what other songs by them I should check out, or if you have any other artists you would like me to react to, please also let me know. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you very much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye.